Hello, my name is Nathan Cohen. I'm the Orchestra and Chamber Music Director in the Rockport Public Schools. Thank you so much for tuning in to watch our 2021 Spring Virtual Concert. While this year has forced us out of our normal traditions and curriculum and repertoire, I want to very loudly reject this idea that I'm starting to hear that this year has somehow been a loss in education. The most impactful things that we learn in life, we learn through experience. It's things we live through. And to make it this year, our students have learned new technology, new ways of navigating that technology, new ways of navigating their community and their friendships and their educational system and their own learning processes. They've learned new ways to think about community, new understanding of perseverance. They've needed to learn how to love themselves when times get difficult and how to care for those around them, even at the same time. I want to just talk for a second about what it was like to come back to making music in person after we had been making music on Zoom. And I don't really have words for it, but it was like having a drink of water after being parched in the desert. And it that seems like it should be an exaggeration, but it's not. There's something physiological that you could see happening in people's brains. You felt different after you made music, even like an out of tune scale, like that first time you played and you were feeling vibrations with other people in the room. It was like an epiphany. It was really, really, really profound. And I don't think that any of our students are going to take music for granted. It's not something superfluous. It's like sustenance. It's like food or water or air. Music is also a metaphor for living well. And this is really why I teach. This is the core of why I do what I do. Through music, we practice so much these very detailed constructions of our technique to create this sound that exists in relationship to silence. We throw the sound up into the air, and the inevitability of silence is what frames it. The sound goes up in the air and it exists for just moments. It's ephemeral and it's fleeting. And so we work so hard at crafting this thing. And our job is to make it beautiful in this one moment before it disappears back into that silence. And, that's life. We're here trying to live our best lives in harmony with each other. And our time is really brief. And it's the inevitability of death, like that silence, that makes our life precious. And this past year has underscored for all of us just how precious life is and just how fragile. And it's so important to do what we can to live the most beautiful life that we're able to in this brief time that we're given. And it takes practice. And sometimes it's out of tune, and you wake up the next day and you try it again and you get better at it. And those moments when it works, oh man, it's really, really worth it. So when I make music, that's me learning how to live and getting better at it every day. So I just wanted to share that. Anyway, thank you for joining us for our spring virtual concert. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for supporting music in our schools. It is essential, and keep being good to each other. Thank you so much. Enjoy.